Welcome to this informative video on game design for non-gamers. In this video, we'll be diving into the ins and outs of designing games that appeal to everyone. As a game designer, it's important to create something that not only engages your core audience but also attracts new players who might be intimidated or unfamiliar with the world of gaming. So, let's get started, shall we? The first step in designing games for non-gamers is to understand your target audience. These are people who might not be familiar with gaming terminologies or jargons. They might not have played games before or have a limited experience with them. So, you need to design games that are easy to understand and are not overly complicated. Keep in mind that non-gamers are looking for games that are accessible, fun, and easy to get into. Simplicity is key when it comes to designing games for non-gamers. If your game is too complicated, it will be hard for casual players to understand and enjoy. Keep the rules simple and easy to learn, with a gentle learning curve that gets progressively more challenging as the game goes on. Don't overcomplicate things with too many rules, power-ups, or upgrades. Keep it simple, and your players will thank you for it. One of the most important aspects of creating a game that appeals to non-gamers is the visual design. Your game needs to be visually appealing, with eye-catching graphics and engaging characters. Use colors that pop and draw in the player's attention, and make sure your game is designed with the user in mind. Keep the UI simple, intuitive, and easy to navigate. To appeal to non-gamers, your game needs to be accessible. This means designing the game with a range of players in mind, including those who might have disabilities or physical limitations. Make sure your game's controls are easy to use, with clear instructions on how to play. Consider adding options that cater to players with different preferences, such as adjustable audio and display settings. Finally, to appeal to non-gamers, you want to create a game that's engaging and fun to play. Design levels that are challenging but not frustrating, and make sure your game has a good balance between difficulty and reward. Keep the gameplay fresh and exciting by introducing new challenges, obstacles, and power-ups. And most importantly, make sure your game is enjoyable from start to finish. In conclusion, designing games that appeal to non-gamers can be a challenge, but it's one that's worth taking on. By understanding your audience, keeping it simple, making it visually appealing, allowing for accessibility, and engaging new players, you can create a game that will be enjoyed by everyone. Remember, the key to designing successful games is putting yourself in the shoes of your players and making sure their experience is enjoyable and rewarding. Thanks for watching, and happy game designing!